Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon buffs. What it is, what it does, and what it's gonna be. It's your man's Harry Billion. I'm so grateful for you guys, and I really want to let you know. Hope City Church in Brooklyn, New York, with Pastor Tyrone Stevenson. He used to tell us the whole congregation on Sunday. He used to say, man, I'll put this church against any church in Brooklyn. Hands down, we the best. DJ Cali style. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm like an Al Bundy, old school, former athlete. I'm like, yeah, Pastor, let's go. He'd be like, Harry, come down. I'm like, all right, cool. No, I'm just saying that to say, man, I will put my club members against any YouTube creators. My club members, you guys be holding me down. You know what I'm saying? You guys be holding me down, yo. Man, your comments and your encouragement, man, those are spirit lifters. It gets my spirits going. Then when I come on here, I can spaz out for you. And I had to let you guys know that today. We're at 3,600 subscribers, guys. We're on our way to 5K. This is the campaign. This is the push to 5K. We can get to 5K subscribers. I need your help to get us to 5K subscribers. I'm very appreciative for everybody that's hitting that subscribe button, but let's get us to 5,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. I know you've seen a couple of videos and you haven't subscribed yet, but you keep watching the videos. Come on, man. You can help me grow. Please hit the subscribe button to help me grow. Give me the thumbs up, guys. Don't forget we got an Amazon store that sells Coach Prime and Buff Nation merch. My finger's going up. You see this link right here? Click on this link to get your Coach Prime merch. Please make sure to hit the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my uploads, guys. And please remember to share the video. That is enough crying for subscribers. You know what time it is. Let's work. We just got another alley-oop, guys. We just got another major endorsement, and this one is coming from a former Buff. We're going to discuss his endorsement, and then we're going to talk about how all of these endorsements are helping to push Coach Prime's message and to get us the NIL money that we need to land all of these 3, 4, and 5 stars. So all of these endorsements, all of these alley-oops, all of these things are connected to the bag. All of these things are connected to this NIL collective, which then helps Coach Prime to be able to recruit the way that he's recruiting. But before I discuss that, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this new endorsement, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you how all of these things are connected. This endorsement is coming from a former Buff. He was one of the instrumental pieces who actually helped to build this program, who actually helped to turn their program around. A former defensive back who helped Bill McCartney to build this program. His name is Solomon Wilcots. Let's go to the Buffalo's Wire and see what the alley-oop was. All right, from the Buffalo's Wire, we have former Buff Solomon Wilcots joins Jim Rome on Radio Row, raves about Deion Sanders. Salute at Matt W. Super Bowl week is here, and Radio Row is always a fascinating event for all those involved. One former Colorado Buffaloes player, Solomon Wilcots, made his way to Radio Row and hopped on the Jim Rome show. He touched on quite a few things, but obviously the biggest one was Deion Sanders and the impact he has made at Colorado in just a couple of months. Here's what Wilcots said about Coach Prime when asked if Deion can rebuild the program. I'm almost certain that he can. That's a massive endorsement from somebody who played for Bill McCartney, who himself brought the Buffs program to relevance. So now the question is, how is Sanders already making so many changes? For Wilcots, it's simple. What did Wilcots say? He's a leader. He's a winner. Why wouldn't you want to play for Coach Prime? He's got charisma. He's been there and he's done that. Sanders certainly has been there and done that. He had a terrific career in the NFL and a career in Major League Baseball as one of the rare athletes to be successful in multiple professional sports. Bo knows this, baby, just like Bo Jackson, baby. Yo, Bo knows this, what? Bo knows that, what? All right, guys. No more rapping. All eyes are on Sanders, but he is getting massive praise from a ton of people, and Wilcots is all in on the new look Buffs. Using my fair use clause, let's take a look at a few clips on what Wilcots had to say.
I want to ask you about Coach Prime. You played for Bill McCartney, who built the Buffs into an absolute monster. Can Deion rebuild the monster now that he's in Boulder?
I'm almost certain that he can. I remember it was after maybe my freshman, sophomore year. I talked to Coach Mack, and I said, Coach, you want to beat Nebraska? Let's go back to my neighborhood. Let's get some kids where I went to school and where I grew up. They're not afraid of Nebraska. They're not afraid of Oklahoma. Now, I grew up in Compton, California. So I knew we could go get an Eric Bieniemy, a Deion Figures, a Darian Hagan. That's exactly what we did. Now, you ask, well, how can they do that again? It's easier now. There's free agency. In this thing we call college football, right? It's called the transfer portal. There's NIL. Getting to the NIL deal, the corporate structure, the finances in terms of, corporate dollars, right? And what we call the NIL collective. It's there. It can happen. So we feel as good about our chances of turning our program around.
Let me tell you about how Coach Prime is winning in the media and how endorsements and votes of confidence, predictions, how they work to push his message, to bring more top recruits, to get interest to the university. All of these things are tied together, and they're not by happenstance. They're not just happening out of the blue, out of the whim. They're not just happening. These things are happening and they're very strategic. I'm pretty nice with politics. Me and politics are like Liberian jollof. We the best. We good together. We the best. We better than the rest. We like DJ Caddy. We the best. Ain't none better. I like to use politics analogies. Oh yeah, if anybody wants some of that heat about that Liberian jollof being the best, come get it. You get me. Come for it. I'm be like Lord Uzi Vert. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. If you understand endorsements, like politics, politicians, they get these endorsements. Because I get into politics so deep, you know what I really ascertain about endorsements? Endorsements are more to energize the base. When you get an endorsement, it energizes the base and it mobilizes the base. The people who were quiet, they're no longer quiet. The people who were maybe they weren't giving $2 or $3, they start giving $2 or $3. So endorsements are really the lifeline and the bloodline for any type of campaign. It gets people excited. Like, oh, if this guy is in, then maybe I should get it. It gets the DDs moving. It gets the DDs mobilized. Like, wait a minute. Why does this guy like Coach Prime? If he likes Coach Prime, maybe I should give Coach Prime a try. Maybe I'm tripping. If you're on this channel, if you are a club members, you know what the DDs mean. DDs means Deion detractors. Endorsements can mobilize the DDs because if one of your favorite people endorses Coach Prime, then it gives you an incentive to maybe I'm tripping a little bit. Maybe I should just let it go and just allow Coach Prime to be who he is. So endorsements, they encourage and it mobilizes your constituents. Those people who are kind of like on the fence, you know what I'm saying? They're not motivated for anything, but when somebody they like or when somebody they know endorses your candidate, it gives them that extra motivation to want to do something. So I've done a couple of videos where I brought you some predictions. I'm making it a point on this channel to bring you endorsements every single time they happen. Everything we do is about strategy. I'm trying to motivate the base. I'm here to motivate the constituents. If you are either a DD or you are a supporter of Coach Prime, I'm here to motivate all of us. Some DDs don't really hate Coach Prime. They're just disenfranchised. You know, they feel like some kind of way. Just like when President Obama was president, like some people were going on TV and saying weird things because President Obama didn't invite them to a party, so then they became a detractor. President Obama didn't give them a special invitation to some special event, which would have gave them, gave their base a little bit of like, oh, President Obama knows your name, or, you know what I'm saying, that game that people play, like, oh, when you go to the club and you see your boys, like, you're doing this here, like, yo, son, hey, yo, I see you, and you know what I'm saying, like, oh, yo, I see you. It makes you feel a certain kind of way, like, yeah, you feel more important. So shout outs are important. When you get a shout out from somebody who's important, it motivates your base and it encourages other people to join the party. Donations come in from people like you and myself. You got the alumni, you got to bring money. If you ain't got the money, make a phone call. You know a buddy, you know somebody who got the money. If they don't have money, do they have influence? Oh, okay. They are somebody who works in the broadcast. Okay, let them get on TV. Let them say something. Let them give us a vote of confidence. Let them give us a verbal endorsement. Let them say something nice about us. All of that matters. All of that is then taken into consideration. You can actually donate to the NIL, to any school that you choose. You can put money into the NIL. You put money into the NIL, the boosters are those people who are interested, who have a vested interest, whether it's sponsorship and interest, whatever their interest is, they put money in this collective. Alumni, they put money into collective. Local companies and people who want to put money into the collective, you can designate that money for a specific student athlete. You can say, hey, I want to give money to Travis Hunter. So believe you me, these collectives are helping Coach Prime to seal a lot of these deals. The publicists are doing their job. A publicist's job is to make sure that they're out there and they're moving the pieces in the media. They work the media very well. There is a publicist here and they're going to schedule these interviews. They're going to schedule these allies to come here and say something. So I keep telling you guys, you're going to see more and more of this come out as the time gets closer. And these are not just happening by circumstance. These are very strategic because what it's going to do is send a message to the donors. It sends a message to the alumni, to the fans like you and myself. It sends a message to just a regular person, a casual fan, and it sends a message to the players. At the end of the day, that's what's most important. It sends the message to other players that we got the NIL bag over here. The piggy bank is full. The piggy bank has money in it, and also we have one of the best, most electrifying coaches in the business. If you turn that down and if you don't want to be a part of that, then you gotta be crazy. Then you go have a great career somewhere else. At the end of the day, it's really about the bag. All of these things are helping to push a message. Believe you me, there is a narrative narrative that's being pushed. All of the media people that are working behind the scenes, all of these endorsements are all working to push that narrative. We're here to win. We're going to win now. How do we win? We send out a message into the public. That message job is to motivate, encourage people to come here, whether it's coaches or it's players, top players. We only want the best. We don't want no scrubs around here. That's what's happening. That message encourages the base. It motivates the base constituents, not just the constituents, but those ears that are open. So if a kid wanted to go to Alabama, if a kid wanted to go to Miami, if they were already committed, but we keep pushing this message keep getting louder and louder and louder and loud and sweeter, guys, guess what's happening? People decommit. Cormani, right, guys? You see this? Messaging is important. And this is how the media and messaging, the narrative and everything that you see me doing, everything that you see them doing, everything that you see all of us doing, this is all of the part of messaging. And this is how the messaging is help Coach Prime to get the people that he's getting. It's all connected. So that's how we're winning. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something out of it, guys. I appreciate you subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'm Harry B with TRP Sports Club. Brah.